I'm Rick Kaler. Thanks for joining me. He says, I'd really like a Maine Coon cat, but they cost around $800. I'm not going to pay $800 for a cat. The man who said this paid $500 for a purebred lab. Now, obviously, he's willing to spend money on things he enjoys, like hunting dogs, yet when it comes to paying cold, hard cash for a cat, he's going to draw the line there. So, apparently, do a lot of other people. I have quite a few clients who are happy to spend hundreds of dollars for a particular breed of dog, and yet I don't know of a single client who's ever spent that much for a particular breed of cat, except my wife. Marcia's just begun breeding and selling Balinese cats, which are worth $1,000 a piece. She recently asked me, why are people so much more willing to write checks for purebred dogs than they are for cats? Well, she didn't buy my argument that, well, you know, dogs are inherently more intelligent, friendly, and worthwhile than cats. Okay, so if that isn't the reason, then what is? Maybe it's because the basic reason people buy purebred dogs or cats is to get specific looks and personality traits. Most dog breeds are quite distinct. Anyone can tell a Great Dane from a Bichon Frise, yet the only cat many people recognize as a separate breed is probably the Siamese. Maybe dogs are seen as more useful than cats. I mean, I don't know of any hunting cats, seeing eye cats, or watch cats. Still, that doesn't explain all those chihuahuas and tiny terriers that sell for hundreds of bucks a pound. Well, the point here is that whether a given commodity is seen as valuable depends upon a variety of factors. One of those is utility. In early Deadwood, Dakota Territory, an enterprising freighter brought in a load of cats and sold them at a premium to pioneers desperate for mouse and rat control. In that case, the cats were way more valuable than dogs. Supply and demand is another factor. A house that's worth $150,000 in Box Elder, South Dakota, might be worth $600,000 in San Francisco, California, where unarguably more people would like to live. When there's an overabundance of cheap goods in the form of unwanted kittens flooding the market, people may be less likely to pay real cash for even purebred cats. Another reason people value one commodity over another is that they have been persuaded to see it as worth more. In biblical times, frankincense and myrrh were highly prized and worth their weight in gold. Today, 1 pound of frankincense and myrrh goes for $13.95 on Amazon, while gold sells for around $24,000 a pound. 15 times more gold is mined each year than platinum. Platinum is the rarest of all precious metal, yet gold sells for more per ounce. Why? I think gold has a pretty long history of being perceived as the world's most precious metal. For much the same reason, people will pay hundreds of bucks more for a pair of designer jeans when they could get essentially the same thing for $19.99 at a discount store. In fact, I get my jeans for $12.50 at a discount store near DFW in Dallas. The brand name jeans, though, are just seen as more valuable. The simple reason for all of this is marketing. When it comes to perceived value, dogs have benefited from better marketing than cats. It's as simple as that. Just think of the screen stars like Lassie rescuing people from burning buildings, or hard-working seeing eye dogs and heroic military dogs. Even the Taco Bell Chihuahua gets to advertise fast food. Cats, what do they get to advertise? Kitty litter and cat food. Cats just need a better advertising agency. They have a long way to go if they want to come up with a slogan to top man's best friend. Thanks for joining me.